Welcome to championship afternoon here as we try to figure out who the Final Four is. The first game will feature the top-ranked Herrin Tigers coming to this game 11-0 and the fifth-seeded Vienna Eagles, who are 11-1. As we look how they got here, Vienna knocked off Edwards County 65-42 and then rallied to turn back Carterville 63-54, whereas the Herrin Tigers, no problem with Carrier Mills 87-42, and then they came back and nipped Harrisburg 50-43 in overtime. Getting ready for the national anthem. We'll take a break, come back with the starting lineups right after this.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Mom is so happy at Wabash Christian Supportive Living. She enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
All right, welcome back here to Duff Kingston. Roger Hobbs alongside Cole Carter as we get ready for this Final Four matchup. It's going to feature Herrin against Vienna, immediately following Massac County and Eldorado, who's going to get in the championship game. Our starting lineups for this matchup are brought to you by your local Hucks Market. Join the Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Get exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store and on Google Play. Getting ready here for the starting lineups. If you joined us late in this morning session in the consolation bracket, Harrisburg turned back Carterville. And then a dandy, Carmi rallied from a 19-4 first quarter deficit to nip the A.J. Wildcats by a score of 55-53. And that Carterville-Harrisburg score, 71-58, as Carterville had too many guns in that. Getting the starting lineups, first of all, will be the visiting Vienna Eagles. And we'll have to give them to you. They haven't posted them at the on the scores book yet, or the scoreboard. Charlie King, number 2, he is a senior at 6'5". Owen Treat, number 22. Treat, 1,000-point score, is a junior at 6'2". Caden Vaughn, a 6-foot senior, number 23. And the forward spots will be number Tommy Holdhumer, a junior at 6'3". And then the other starter will be Dayton Nichols, a 6'2" sophomore. So the Vienna Eagles will go with 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. So look for a good ball game here this afternoon, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, it was a great game yesterday. Both these two teams played in great games. Herrin edging out Harrisburg in overtime. Vienna got the best of Carterville. You mentioned Owen Treat, Roger. He's a 1,000-point scorer, leading scorer for the team. But it was Charlie King yesterday, number 2, that did all the damage against Carterville. He had, I believe, 27 points in that win. He's going to do the same thing today. Him or Treat got to get going. They want to take down the high-powered Tigers.
Well, again, you know, the tallest player will be on the floor. He's 6'5", and he does a lot of the ball handling, goes ahead, and he can shoot the 3 as well. So he's the type of player, he can go inside, outside. For the Tigers of Herrin, they are undefeated, the number 1 seed. They'll start with Reese Billingsley. We're number 0, a 5'11" senior. And a new starter here for Herrin is going to be number 13, Xavier Williams. Carice Lukens, a 5'11" sophomore, will be at one of the guards. And a couple of different starters here for Herrin. Jonathan Harrison. And I didn't catch the last
33, Hayden Mayer.
All right, so
it's the same group they had yesterday against Harrisburg back on Monday when they played, was it Carrier Mills in the first round? They had a different group, a couple of guys who weren't starting, but Williams in there now and Harrison in there now, and they had a lot, just 2 guys being there in the starting lineup.
So we will see what happens. We try to learn their names. We get them all down pat. Hayden Mayer, of course, last year he was the MVP of this tournament. And we'll see what comes this way this year. So it's going to be Billingsley, Lukens, Mayer, Williams, and Herrin. Let's check that. Harrison, number 22, a 6'5" junior. Try to counter the 6'5" Charlie King of Vienna. And Williams, only 5'9" and a junior. So they're going to go with two seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore as we get ready to go here in this ball game. Herrin Tigers in their home white, moving to our left, trimmed in orange. And Vienna and visiting orange, trimmed in blue. And there's the tip, and it's going to be controlled by the Tigers of Herrin. Carice Lukens, the 5'11" sophomore, will run the show. Goes with it on the left side to Harrison. Swing it around as Vienna opens up in a tough man-to-man defense. Fires pass cross court and try to go inside. They do. Shot put up and in, and that is by Hayden Mayer. They list him at 6'2", but he looks a little bit bigger than that. Quickly down court, here comes Vienna on a reverse layup, and that is Dayton Nichols. We've talked about Vienna averaging 84 a game coming into this situation, and they like to get up and down. Top of the key, they go with it to Williams, almost lost it. Try to come around a screen, he does, and the ball is stolen by Vienna. Here they come quick on the right side. Down low into Charlie King, bounce pass across court. Back inside, they go with it to Vienna. Up top, King comes out beyond the arc. He's going to try and drive. He's cut off there, and they're going to have to reload the gun. Vienna fans calling for a foul. So now they're going to get their offense set as they work to the right side. Down low, they go inside. A good bounce pass. Back out front, Charlie King for 3. That one's short, and the rebound is pulled down by Herrin. Quickly down court, here come the Tigers inside. Shot put up too hard, and the rebound by Vienna. We get a whistle, and the foul is going to go against the Tigers of Herrin.
Well, around here, there's not many teams that can run and play a track game with Herrin, but I think Vienna is one of those teams. This is going to be a game where first one down the floor gets the score. These 2 teams are going to go back and forth.
Caden Bond kicks it over on the far side to Treat. It puts up a runner, will not go, and the rebound is cleared by Herrin. Quickly down court. They come driving along the baseline. We're going to get a blocking foul to go against Tommy Holthubner as he picks up his first foul. So it'll be Vienna basketball underneath their, try it again, Herrin basketball underneath their own goal. To our left, to the right. Ball comes inbounds to Harrison. Out front, they go with it to Williams. He drives, free throw line, left side. Tries for penetration, nothing there. Back to the top of the key is Lukens. He'll run the show. Vienna, straight man-to-man defense. Lukens still Out front, pass goes on the right side to Mayer. He's going to drive in up with the left hand. So Hayden Mayer 4 and 2 for Vienna. Quickly down court, shot put up, 3-point shot is blocked. Here goes Mayer, coast to coast, lays it up and in.
That kid is good.
Wow.
He's not that flashy, but he just does everything right. So smooth.
Charlie King, top of the key. 3 rims in and out, and rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams is going to go coast to coast, and he gets tied up. A good defensive play there by Caden Vaughn as Williams tried to go up with it. And Vaughn was right there to grab a hold of the basketball. We've got a jump ball, and the arrow favors the Vienna Eagles. 6-2 here in the early going, 2 minutes into the ball game. Caden Vaughn with the basketball. They go on the right wing. Treat tried to drive, spin move. Great move, and he puts it up and in, and how he got that shot off. Wow. Quickly down court, here is Herrin. In the corner, tried to drive, bounce pass across, and the ball hits the line.
Yep. First turnover for Herrin, but you saw how quickly the Tigers want to get down the court off a make.
I'll write down the score, or who scored the points. I look up, and they're already at the other end.
You got to be quick, Roger.
Tell me about it. Out front comes Vienna, down deep in the left-hand corner. Trying to make some room there is Treat. Tries a cross-court pass. It's intercepted by Vienna. Stolen back by Vienna as Herrin made the pick. Charlie King tries to drive. No-look pass out to Holthubner. Brick on a 15-footer, and here come the Tigers. Lead pass underneath. Shot up and in is good. And that was by Jonathan Harrison, the 6'5 junior, and he drew bodily contact.
Well, Herrin is the deepest team in the EHT. They're the quickest team in the EHT. I mean, just every guy they have is so fast getting down the floor and then inside the offense, going to the basket right time, that time, just like Harrison just did.
Big 6'5 junior. Free throw is on his way. Hits the back of the iron. The rebound is pulled down by Vienna. Quickly ahead to Treat. Stops at the arc, leaves it for Vaughn. Caden Vaughn. Oh, they had him posted up inside. That was Nichols and didn't give it to him. Charlie King will run the show out front. Cross-court pass is Nichols. They bring it around the perimeter. Back down in the corner. Shot put up is an air ball by Holthubner. Ball goes out of bounds and belonged to the Herrin Tigers.
That's back-to-back bad misses by Holthubner. One that doinked off the backboard, and that one an air ball. They got to get him going. Somebody's got to get going for Vienna, only 4 points.
Lukens will walk it across the 10-second stripe. Stands in the jump circle as Herrin tries to get their offense. Now to Mayer. Mayer drives the baseline, spin move, fade away, air ball short. We get a pushing foul. It's going to go against, I believe, Harrison.
Yep.
And battle for the boards. And he looked kind of...
Second foul on Harrison already.
Kind of raised his hands, looked at coach, and said, well, we do it in practice.
He did nothing wrong, of course,
Right.
he's going to say.
That'll bring up Maddox Billingsley. Billingsley, a 6'1 sophomore. That's going to hurt Herrin. Takes 6'5 off the floor. Vienna with it on the left side of the court. A little shake and bake by Treat. He is picked up there, closely guarded. Leaves it for Vaughn, who will fire a three and hit it.
First three-point make for Vienna, 1 of 4 in the first quarter. Here they are back within 1.
Lukens with the ball, gets it up into the friendly end. Falls down, loses control, loose ball on the floor. Who's got it? You take it. Touch last by Vienna. Need a little stick 'em on that basketball. 8-7. Herrin on top. 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. As Lukens receives the ball in the backcourt. Again, Vienna and a man. With it on the far side is Williams. Top of the key. They swing it left side. Down low, inside to Mayer. Stops, fake, shoots, foul. Hayden Mayer has 6 of the 8 Herrin Tiger points. Will go to the line. And he will shoot 2. King picks up the personal.
And again, when you watch Hayden Mayer play, he's not flashy. He's not the tallest guy on the floor, not the fastest guy on the floor as he makes the first free throw. But fundamentally, he's one of the smoothest and best players in this whole tournament, and he's so consistent.
Buries them both. He's kind of what I call a blue-collar worker. Just goes out there and gets the job done. That makes it a 10-7 Herrin lead as Vaughn will bring it down. Goldwyn on the far side, ball knocked away, gets it back. Down in the corner is King. Nowhere to go. Trying dribbles out of trouble. Now to Treat, top of the key, left side. Herrin again, man-to-man. Getting some coaching there on the sideline. Here goes Treat. Round the perimeter, lost control of it, picked up by King. Charlie's going to drive to the free throw line, crossover, inside the elbow. Good defense as Vienna stepped up. Now Vaughn gives back to Treat, and they'll reload the gun. He stands in the jump circle. Has a screen by Nichols, takes it to the hole. He's fouled from behind. Looked like Reese Billingsley got a little bit of ball and a whole lot of arm.
Yep, Billingsley picks up his first. That is going to be the third against Herrin. And Treat will go to the free throw line for 2. Treat just got 2 points.
Owen Treat to shoot a couple. You know, we talked about his 1,000-point score. He's just a junior. Makes the free throw. And he'll have one more. That makes it a 10-8 ball game. 2:07 to go here in the opening quarter. The winner plays tonight for the championship of the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Loser will come back and play at around 7:30. Hits them both as they exchange free throws. 10-9 Herrin lead, and they have the basketball. Here's Lukens. Bring it up on the offensive end. Almost lost it, he did.
Well, he got pushed, Roger, and the Herrin fans and coaches aren't happy. Vienna got away with one right there.
Well, he didn't mean to, and one of the officials tried to explain it to Sailor Shirts, and he said, yeah, okay, whatever. Vienna now with the basketball here on the far side. Here is Owen Treat. He's picked up by Mayer. 2 great athletes right there. Down low inside to Charlie King. Blocked from behind by Lukens. And ball is tipped up and in by Owen Treat. How he came up with that is your guess as good as mine. Quickly down court, Vienna out front. Lukens going to drive, and they say we've got a holding foul before he made his run. And wait for the call. Sometimes when they show up the fingers, the officials do, it's right in line with their striped shirt. And you've got to wait.
Or it's backwards and you think it's 23, but it's 32. That one on 23, though, that's going to be Vaughn, his second.
Mayer with the basketball high up top. Now gives to Lukens in the jump circle. They go right wing. Here's a shot put up and short. And clearing will be Caden Vaughn. Vaughn with the basketball and turns around and throws it away.
3 turnovers for each side.
Threw it right into the Herrin bench. The only thing worse than that is you make a bad pass and the coach catches it. You just drop your head and walk to the end of the bench.
There you go.
11-10, Vienna sneaked ahead by a point. Herrin with the basketball now on the right side. Trying to find something to do. They give it to Mayer near the left elbow. Lukens takes it to the hole, too strong. Rebound by Vaughn and loses control of it out of bounds. 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's Vienna 11, Herrin 10. Reese Billingsley will inbound it as he slaps the ball and get people moving. Looks for somebody, goes inside to Mayer, one dribble, kick it out, 3-point shot put up and good.
That was Billingsley who shot it.
Maddox or Reese?
Maddox.
Maddox. Now 13-11, we're down to 35 seconds. And they will play for one shot as Owen Treat will do some dribbling and run the clock down. It's at 25 seconds. You know, it's good to score 84, but boy, you get a good defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
And Vienna's thus far only 11 points this quarter. Still, he continues to dribble. Let's say Treat or Davis or King going to take the last shot. Here's Charlie King. Gives it back out front. Now to Treat. We're down to 1 second. They're going to have to get it off. He does at the buzzer, and it goes awry. That ends 1 quarter of play with a score. The Herrin Tigers 13. The Vienna Eagles 11.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself with all your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Thirteen to 11. Herrin with the basketball and the lead as they will inbound it to start this second quarter. Winner goes for the gold. Herrin, of course, the defending champions. They knocked off Massac last year in a championship game. Trying to hang on to the title. Here's Kyrese Lukens with the basketball. Goes against Herrin's man defense. Lukens gives to Mayer, and he gets it right back, drives around the screen to try to screen and roll. Lukens says, nope, I want it, and he takes a 15-footer and drains it. He gets his name in the scorebook. And it's all of a sudden, it's a 4-point lead, 15 to 11. Talked about Herrin ranked number 1 and Vienna number 5. There's a give and go. That's Buddy Clay, can't control it. Loose ball on the floor. Good hustle by Lukens, picked up by Mayer, quickly down court. Here comes Billingsley, shot put up is short, rebound Buddy Clay. Clay quickly ahead to King. Now with the basketball, they're going to try and set the gun just a little bit, see what they've got. Treat. Says Clay set a screen for him. Instead he goes opposite. Brings it to Vaughn. Now King, top of the circle. Goes right corner with it to Treat. Inside Clay, turnaround, short. Rebound fought for, who's going to get it? And they try to save it, goes in the hands of Clay, and they want a...
They're going to call a foul in the near corner.
Or a jump.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Sailor Shirts was trying to referee, and he wanted a foul, but he's got on the wrong color shirt. Charlie King will try to inbound it, and he does so to Treat. Treat uses the screen, steps out beyond the arc, lets the three go, back of the rim. Buddy Clay, offensive glass, too strong, and pulled down, and we're going to have a collision as Lucas came down with it, and Clay's charged with a personal foul. Clay was very instrumental, was it yesterday's game? Came in off the bench, scored a couple of buckets, offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's not, going to score 30 points, but he's a big-bodied guy. Not that tall, but he uses his frame to set good screens, play good defense, and get rebounds.
For Herrin, number 11, Taylor Brandon checks into the ball game.
You talk about a shooter. Taylor Brandon can light it up.
5'11" senior. Lukens will come across the 10-second stripe, being harassed there by defense. Mayer has it high on the right wing. Skip pass across to Billingsley. Billingsley, crossover in the corner. Here is Brandon. They know he's a shooter, not going to let him have it. Now Mayer. And they're going to reload the gun. Comes with it on the far side to Billingsley. Has a screen. Lukens from 15, can't get the bounce, and it's pulled down by the Vienna. Outlet pass. Quickly up court, here come the Eagles. Stop and pop from three-point range is no good, and now we're the other way. Look out, and we're going to get a offensive foul goes against Maddox Billingsley. And
it was Constante that ran over, and I'm not sure if he got there in enough time. His body was never really set. He was leaning back. I think You know me, I don't like to rip on the refs. That one, a wishy-washy call.
Right. Not a lot of contact.
Yeah.
But trying to drive the whole shuffle pass is stolen away, and here come the Tigers flying down the court. Lukens, hesitation dribble, puts it up and in. Good move by Kyrese Lukens. Showed a little hang time there in the air. And Vienna come right back down. Look inside, nothing there. They kick it back out front. They have a screen by King. He's free, top of the key. Good fake, left to the elbow, got it. Charlie King gets his first field goal in the ball game, and it's 17-13. Down quickly. Three-point shot put up by Maddox Billingsley. Guys, you got to get back on defense. You can't watch.
Defense is a good thing to play if you're Vienna. Can't leave anybody wide open on this Herrin team.
Charlie King in the corner, where a three. He comes back and answers.
He's heating up, and I mentioned they got to get him going. He was a vital part of the win against Carterville. He's got to get going.
Lukens on the far side. Here's Brandon. Down way in the corner. Three-point shot is off the rim, and going high is King. 20-16, and that ball is deflected out of bounds. Pass intended for Nichols. One referee said one way, one said the other, and they're going to have a conference. I think he called the right color, just pointed the wrong direction. So Vienna will inbound at free throw line extended opposite us on the friendly end. Treat will do the honors. Fires it way across to Cantante. Shot put up. Cantante, Mercado. Cantante, a 6-foot junior, gets the bucket, and right back down the course comes Hayden Mayer.
They waste zero time.
He's got 10, and here comes Vienna. They leave it for King. They've got Clay posted. Now they've got high-low. Good screen by Cantante. Oh, and he was wide open on the roll. They missed him. Finally give it to him, and he kicks it back out front. Another screen. As Treat backs out inside to Cantante. And Charlie King has it, loses control, gets it back. Kicks it out to Buddy Clay from 13 right in front of the rim, and Buddy Clay gets his name in the scorebook.
4 straight makes for the Eagles.
Take a break, 22-20. Herrin by 2, and they leave Lukens open. He goes all the way in and gets him another one. Lukens with 6 here in the quarter, and count the bucket, and he drew a foul.
We talked about it, Roger. These two teams, it's a track meet. They go a million miles an hour. And a timeout taken by Vienna.
And thank goodness they called a timeout. Back in 30.
Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
Leading Vienna 24-20, and boy, talk about racehorse, and these are not quarter horses, these are thoroughbreds.
Have you caught your breath yet, Roger?
Thank goodness for that timeout. I appreciate that, Coach.
But we made the point earlier, Roger, not many teams can compete with Herrin in terms of speed and how quickly they get down the floor, but I think Vienna, they've shown they can. Just got to clean some things up and hit some shots, and got to get Charlie King or Owen Treat going. Both have been quiet, just 5 for King and 6 for Treat.
24-20, Lukens to try to finish a 3-point play, and he does. 25-20, Herrin by a nickel, as Owen Treat at the jump circle, guarded there by Lukens, has a good screen from Clay, leaves it out for King. King's going to try and drive from the right elbow, back of the rim, rebound out by Mercado Constantine. Now, Treat's going to fire a 3. That's off the back of the iron. And going high is Mattingly. Here come the Tigers on the run. Brandon wide open underneath.
And a great pass from Billingsley to get it to Brandon for the layup.
And 27-20. Herrin's biggest lead is at 7. Vienna's Treat with the basketball, tries to throw a lob. We get a foul away from the basketball. Brandon looks guilty, and he is. Foul is on him. And so it'll be Vienna basketball to our right and to the left of the goal. Charlie King will bring it in. Vienna sets up a box around the free throw lane. And here we go. Inside. Somebody got lost. Owen Treat was wide open under the basket. Lukens trying to bring it up against Constante. Gets it up in the offensive end. Here's Brandon back out front to Lukens. Lukens just a sophomore. Little shake and bake, puts up a shot, too long, rebound pulled down by Treat. We go the other way. 27-22 Vienna, 2 minutes left here. 2:24 in the second quarter. King goes inside and got the roll. He was hit on the arm. The ball shot went up flat, but had just enough to drop through. As King now will try to make three the old-fashioned way. He's got 7, all of them in this quarter. It's a 27-24 ball game.
And Vienna making a run right now. They were down by 7, as you said, and you can't let Herrin build a lead because once they build one, it's over. Eagles hitting some big shots, staying in the ball game.
Holthubner for Herrin. Try it again. For Vienna does come in. And so King will go to the line to shoot one. Couple of dribbles, deep breath, lets it go, bottom of the net. So Charlie King cuts the deficit to 2, 27-25. Herrin with the lead and the basketball. We've got 2 minutes and change here to go, and pass intended for Billingsley slapped out of bounds, and Herrin will retain control. Tyrese Lukens crosses the 10-second stripe as the clock nears 2 minutes. Leaves it on the far side. Now here is Maddox Billingsley for 3. That is off the mark. Constante goes a 3/4 court pass to Treat. Now King at the volleyball line. Works to the right side, gives to Treat. They pop Constante at the top of the key. He shot that was Nichols shot a brick. And here comes Lukens in the corner. Reese Billingsley, air ball, shot over everything. And here comes Charlie King down. He's going to try and lay it up and in, and we've got a brand new ball game.
And a tie ball game.
We are tied 27. King has 12 all in this quarter. And Lukens is going to be charged with a double dribble.
Well, it was Xavier Williams. He was trying to pass it on the right side of Billingsley. The ball left his hand when he was trying to pass fake, then tapped it over to him. They're going to call a double dribble on that. 27-27, 1:10 to go here in the first half. Here's a shot put up by Holthubner, will not drop, and the ball is cleared and we go the other way. Lukens, 1 minute left here in the first half, 27-27. Deep in the corner. Herrin with the basketball, trying to post up somebody inside, and that's not going to work, so they bring it out to Lukens. Will they play for the last shot? Herrin has run off, or has the ball knocked away, picked up by King. A no-look pass, but it is run down. Now fires across to King. He's not going to wait. He's going to fire the 3 and bury it. Charlie King has come to play here in the second quarter. 30-27. It's an 8-0 run. 10-0 run.
10-0, okay. By Herrin, and ball is stripped away by Herrin. Here they go, by Vienna. They go the other way. We got a whistle and a foul. Wow, what a change of events.
Well, Vienna has turned up the defensive pressure, forcing Herrin to turn the ball over, which Herrin does not do very often. Eagles getting out, and they're hitting their shots. How about Charlie King? We said he's got to get going. That's what he's done.
Marcano Constante at the line to shoot 2. First one's a dab short. 18 seconds to go. 30-27. You know, I heard people talk about Vienna. Well, yeah, they haven't played anybody, but hey, Vienna's for real. Second free throw by Constante is up, and that one's good. 4-point Vienna lead, 31-27, 14 minutes, 14 seconds. Here's Maddox Billingsley out near the top of the key. We're down to 8 seconds. He's still on the dribble. Kicks it off inside. They lose control of it. Loose ball on the floor. Who's got it? And wide open underneath somehow was Reese Billingsley as people were battling for the basketball, and all of a sudden he said, look what I've found. We have played 16 minutes. A big 20-point quarter for Vienna, and they lead Herrin 31-29 at the break. We'll take a break and be right back.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Teamwork. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects, electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Our sports YouTube channel. Hopefully you are enjoying the game as much as we are bringing it to you. And we've got a dandy here in the first half as Vienna leads Herrin by a score of 31-29. Look at the scoring. The Eagles of Vienna are paced by Charlie King, 13 points. He got them all in the second quarter. They've got 8 from Owen Treat, a 3-pointer from Caden Vaughn, Constante with 3, Buddy Clay with 2, and Dayton Nichols with 2. For the Herrin Tigers, good balance up and down. Hayden Mayer with 10 points. He got 8 of those in the first quarter. Carice Lukens with 7, Maddox Billings with 6, and then 2 each from Reese Billingsley, Jonathan Harrison, and Taylor Brandon. 31-29 at the half, and Cole has got his pencil smoking. You want to let it cool off, or you want to need to take a break?
Up to you.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
Fouls, double dribbles, air balls. Unfortunately, all part of the game.
But with a great team behind you, you're right back in the game.
Sometimes life knocks you down, but State Farm agent Doug Raber and his team are there to make sure you get back up.
When something unfortunate happens, call me and get peace of mind you're working with a team committed to making sure your life goes right.
Call 618-445-2012. Find Doug Raber on Facebook and on the Square in Albion.
Stop in Silver Dollar Gaming every day December 26th through December 31st and enter to win $250, $500, $750, or $1,000 for guaranteed winners. Located in Carmi, Eldorado, Harrisburg, Herrin, DuQuoin, Alany, Murfreesboro, Salem, and West City. Partnered with J&J Gaming and located only at Silver Dollar Gaming. Must be 21 years of age to enter.
Have what you need to make this New Year's Eve celebration one for the ages? If not, visit Smoke and Joe's Fireworks Store and let's blast our way into 2023. Buy one, get one free orange stickered items. Scan Joe's more than 80 big screens to preview your fireworks selections and get the big 500-gram cakes, plus the fun stuff for kids like sparklers and Roman candles, even assortment packs. Find Smoke and Joe's Fireworks on Facebook and at smokeandjoesfireworks.com. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 and New Year's Eve. Call 270-389-0407. Get your boom boom for less.
At halftime, Vienna leads Herrin 31-29. Cole Carter and Roger Hobbs with you. Team stats from there in the first half. Herrin shot 12 of 20 from the field, 10 of 15 from inside the arc, 2 of 5 from downtown, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. They did not have any offensive rebounds, 9 defensive rebounds, and 6 turnovers. For the Vienna Eagles, they were 12 of 26 from the field, 9 of 17 from two-point range, 3 of 9 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 offensive boards, 8 defensive boards, and 5 turnovers. And again, these stats are unofficial, just what I have up here. But Roger, in terms of stats for both teams, pretty even, and a pretty even game score-wise too.
Yeah, no question. Herrin jumps out to a 13-11 lead, but then Vienna comes back, outscores them 20-16, and this is the kind of ball game you expect. Just run and gun, and whoever's standing at the end, and it's going to. And I look for it to heat up even a little bit more. It may take 60, 70 points to win this game.
Yeah, we mentioned Herrin's depth. They can go 11, 12 guys deep if they want to. They haven't yet, but Vienna, the question is, can they keep up with that depth? Because you get late in the game, both these teams have played in the past 24 hours. Fatigue might be setting in. That's where Herrin can use their depth, a couple guys off the bench to score some points that might give them a slight edge.
Well, I think that's one of the things that helped Herrin yesterday when they slipped past Harrisburg 50-43. The depth made the difference, whereas Harrisburg just played, maybe 6-7 kids.
Yep.
And you can see legs starting to give out after playing yesterday. And it's a big adjustment for the kids to, you got 2-hour practice 3 or 4 days a week. You play a game, you come back. But here you're playing 3 games in 36 hours.
Yeah,
or 4.
It's tough to do for teams that don't go very deep. I mentioned a Carmine team will only go 6-7 guys deep. But when you got a team like Herrin that can go 11, 12 guys, put more legs in there, especially when you're going full court press. We'll see how Vienna counteracts.
Well, you mentioned Carmine there, and boy, what a comeback, as Anna Jonesboro had them down 19-4 at the end of the first quarter. And you think, well, pick up the songbooks, church is out. Yep. But Carmine came back, cut it to about 12, and then got down there in the third quarter. They were down 4. Then it went back to 11. And then Carmine turned it on and nipped AJ 55-53. They'll play tonight again at 6 o'clock and take on the Carterville Lions, who dispatched Harrisburg 71-58. So that's why they play the game.
Yeah, Carterville and a really good team to be playing in the 5th place game. But Carmine also good when they're on it. They weren't really on it for 3 quarters today, but a great 4th quarter comeback for Kevin Wolf and the Bulldogs should be a good one. And, of course, the loser of these 2 games next up, Massac County and Eldorado. 2 losers will play in the 3rd place game. 2 winners go to the championship tonight. Roger, you mentioned Herrin, the defending champs, number 1 seed. Vienna has played in the EHT since 2016. Never brought home a trophy.
Never.
Not consolation, 5th place, 3rd place, or a championship. So, you're pretty much guaranteed at least 4th place at this point. But
right.
they want a championship, Roger.
Yeah, they're going to bring some hardware, and that's what it's all about. You're going to get to play all 3 days. You're going to get 4 games in, and kind of get you ready as you start the new season here in January, just a couple of weeks ago, and you got your mid-winter tournaments and your conference tournaments, and get ready for your final run to the end of the season. 31-29, Vienna on top of Herrin. We'll take a final 60-second break. Be back for the 3rd quarter.
Have you ever thought about the importance of a personal relationship with your bank? In today's world of kiosk and efficiencies, not every bank will take the time to get to know you and understand your financial goals. But at Banterra, we do just that. We have a strong local team with vast experience who live in and know our communities well. Stop by a Banterra bank location near you and get to know a bank who truly understands personal service. Banterra Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Abby Mawson, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand today's financial landscape and make sure you achieve your goals. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Let's connect. Start by giving me a call at 618-842-4696. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We get ready for the last 16 minutes of basketball. The winner gets to rest a little bit and plays at 9 o'clock tonight. The loser, well, they've got to come back at 7:30. So you'd like that extra hour or so of rest. It'll be Vienna basketball as we change ends. They're going to our right. And they hand him the ball and then waiting for some reason.
Something wasn't ready to go.
Okay, now we're ready to go. And it will be Herrin basketball as they approach the left side of the court. Lukens out front. They've got Mayer on a high post and ignore him. Come with it on the right side to Williams. Top of the key, swing it left side. Billingsley comes around the screen, looks for Mayer inside. They try to go up with the shot, didn't work. Kick it back out front to Williams. He can't get it to drop. And it's cleared by the Eagles as they fly down the court all the way. Stop and pop from Treat. Got it. Owen Treat with 10 in the ball game, and it's now Vienna 33, Herrin 31 as they quickly come down the court, and Harrison gets his basket. That's 4 in the game. He got in foul trouble early and didn't see much playing time. 6'5", biggest player for Herrin. And little defense. Vienna fans wanted a foul called as Harrison was a little aggressive there in his play. He picked up his third personal. Sailor Shirts can't believe it.
A little shove there afterward too, Roger. Things get a little bit chippy between these two teams, and you would expect that in a highly action-packed game.
So it'll be Charlie King to inbound it for Vienna. We'll give it to Treat in the backcourt. He walks it across. They've got Harrison on King. Give it to him down in the corner. He's going to drive, elbow, stop, fake, fakes again, puts it up and short. And a rebound pulled down by Lukens, and here come the Tigers. They leave it for Williams. He fires back of the rim, nope, and Treat will come down with the rebound. Quickly ahead, Charlie King had the three, but they got on him in a hurry. 33-31, 2-point lead. Here is Treat, drives in traffic and has to back it back out, and they'll reset the table. Coming on the left side, Charlie King said, where's the dessert? Charlie King, his third three, he's got 16.
Different day, same thing for Charlie King.
Here we go here, shot put up and short, and a rebound pulled down by King as Williams couldn't get it to drop, and Charlie King is kind of gipping off the floor. He wants to come out.
And he says he's all right.
Okay.
I didn't see what happened, if he landed awkwardly and was slow to get up, but
he motioned that he wanted to come out, but then as he got closer to the bench, he said, nah. And he could stay in. A little gimpy there, but we saw it happen with what an effort Mason Crank made this morning on his ankle. Still managed to play. And that Harrisburg loss to Carterville. Owen Treat out front, has a screen. Down low, whips a pass inside to Vaughn, but they bring it back out. Nothing developed. 36-31. Vienna with a basketball and a 5-point lead. Treat works the left side of the court, brings it back, throws it overhead pass to King. Baseline jumper from 15. You talked about Charlie King, who did not score the first quarter, now has 18. Here is Lukens. There is a steal. And goes up and in, and he's fouled. What a play on the theft. And that was Owen.
It was Vaughn.
Was that Vaughn?
Yep.
Caden Vaughn.
And for Kyrie Slukins, it's one thing to make a bad pass and force a turnover, but then
the foul on top of that.
Commit the foul in the basket.
And Sailor Shirts has seen enough. Timeout charge to the Herrin Tigers. They trail by 9.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Boy, a big run here by Vienna, a 9-2 run to open the third quarter. And, of course, chance to add to that as Caden Vaughn will go to the line. And we've always said coaches tell their kids the first 3 minutes of the third quarter is so important.
Yep, lots of basketball left, but you're right. Vienna has the hot hand right now, especially Charlie King showing what he did yesterday in that big win against Carterville.
So Caden Vaughn at the line. He has 5 in the game. He's trying to make it 6. 40-31. 5:11 to go here in the third quarter. As Caden Vaughn, 6-foot senior, can't get it to drop. Lukens clears for Vienna. Quickly down into the offensive end. Double stack low for the Tigers. There's a screen by Mayer. Far side in the corner to Williams. He's going to fire a 3 and bury it.
One of Herrin's best shooters. You can only keep this team cold for so long.
Gets his first bucket, 40-34. Vienna by 6, 4:40 to go here in quarter number 3. Treat with the basketball out front. Again, Herrin still on that man. They look for King down in the corner. Williams all over him. Looks for somebody. There's a cutter underneath. Shot fake by Treat. How he got that in, I don't know. Owen Treat has pulled off some shots here in this tournament. 42-34, an 8-point lead. Mayer is going to drive in the lane, put it up with the left hand, and he's fouled. Mayer, who had 8 first quarter points, has been limited to 1 field goal since.
Yeah, and that's the big difference. He really has not had the chance to get going in this tournament. We talked about it. He's not flashy, but he can just score with ease. He's got to be a vital part of this comeback for Herrin.
And he gets that free throw, dance around, falls through. 42-35, 4:15 to go here in the third quarter. Second one automatic. He has a dozen. As Herrin brings it across. King has it way out front, thought about a 3. Now Treat, top of the key, down low, they give it to Vaughn. Vaughn will bring it back out. And we're going to stand there and hold it just a minute as Treat gives directions.
Kind of the exact opposite of how this game's gone.
Right.
So fast-paced, now they're slowing things down.
Out front, left side, Treat, fake the 3. They bring King around the screen. Good defense adjustment by Herrin. So they're going to start again with Vaughn. High post, they give it to Constante. To Treat from downtown off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Mayer. Baseball pass ahead to Lukens. He's going to have to shake and bake and get it in. Did a good job of avoiding running over somebody. Lukens with 9, quickly down court. Here comes Vienna, 42-39. Vienna by 3, 3:13 to go here in quarter number 3.
Herrin trying to make some defensive changes, and they're going to try to switch to his own.
They go back to the 3-2, 1-2-2, different names, same thing in the corner. Here is Vaughn, passes on the 3, now Treat. Vaughn, left side. Treat, top of the key, just about almost in the jump circle, as they're just going to send flashes. Charlie King fires a 3, misses it, rebound, saved from going out of bounds. Loose ball on the floor, and Treat comes up with it. No look pass inside Charlie King. How did he see King? About 4 bodies he had to look through. 44-38, Vienna by 6. Mayer at the top of the key, comes down to Lukens, down in the corner, back to Mayer. On the far side is Williams. Mattingly down deep in the left-hand corner, tries to drive, goes inside, shot put up, and foul on Vienna as Harrison got hammered from behind. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, we haven't seen Herrin run their offense through Harrison very much in the post. They go to him that time. Vienna triple teams him, and Treat tried to block his shot from behind and drew the foul.
You know, you stop and think, Treat, you're 6 feet. Harrison 6'5". Guards want to block shots and centers want to shoot threes.
Today's basketball, right, Roger?
That's what it's all about. Well, I guess when you stop and think, the average size NBA guard is like 6'8" or something like that. So Harrison hits the first. He'll get another one. 44-39. Second one is up. 44-30. Vienna still leads by 4. 2:14 left in the third. Caden Vaughn wipes his hands on his shirt and then crosses the 10-second stripe. Buddy Clay in the ball game right now. He flashed on a high post. As Vienna started a man, they went to his zone, spread it wide. They found an opening inside. And Tommy Holjubner gets his name in the scorebook. 46-40, Vienna, minute 50 in the third. Harrison, top of the key, left side, baseline. They go with it. Play around the perimeter. To Lukens, down in the corner to Mayer. They've got Harrison posted, and they give it to him. And he's going to turn around about 15 feet, works against Clay, top of the key. Billingsley, down deep to Lukens in the far left corner. Mayer fakes the three, takes it to the hole, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Good move by Mayer as he split two defenders, turned his body sideways, managed to get in, but couldn't finish, so he'll go to the line and he'll shoot a couple.
Yeah, good move indeed there by Mayer. Nice little kind of swung his leg to get the advantage on the drive to the basket there, drew the foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Mayer's with 8 in the first quarter, got 1 field goal in the second, and he is 2 of 3 from the line here in the third.
Well, he missed a couple of free throws yesterday at the end of regulation in that game against Harrisburg, which allowed the Bulldogs to tie that game, of course, on the shot by Miles Crank.
But again, a situation, who do you want on the line? Mr. Mayer, no doubt about that one. He has 13, 46-41 Vienna, quickly down court. Minute 18 to go, inside to Buddy Clay. He couldn't handle it, it's about to go out of bounds. Mayer saved it and threw it off Clay's legs.
It's a great play by Hayden Mayer. They try to go to Clay on the back door. Mayer leaped out, tipped it, threw it off the leg of Clay out of bounds.
Maddox Billingsley comes in, replaces Lukens, give him about a 3 or 4 minute break with a minute 16 when you figure the quarter and all that involved. So I would like to say, will they play for the last shot? I don't see Herrin doing that. They may, though. On the right side with it is Billingsley. Top of the key to Reese Billingsley. Now on the far side, trying to make something happen is Williams. Come with it to Mayer on the right side, has a good screen, reverses himself, puts it up. He is fouled, and It goes in. Boy, he just out-muscled that one. As Mayer got the ball to drop, his first field goal this half. And he's going to get a free throw, and all of a sudden, Herrin is, 8-point deficit?
Right back within 3.
Fox Connor checks in as Mayer tries to make a 3-point play. And he does. 46-44, 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Caden Vaughn will work it down, double stack low for Vienna. Trying to pop somebody out, and that's Treat. I'd say look for Charlie King. And boy, he is being dogged. Clay will set a screen for Treat. Don't back off of him. He's going to drive in the lane, put up a shot, and he got it to go. Owen Treat. 48-44. Here come the Tigers down the court. On the far side to Billingsley. Now back out front, and they're going to play for the one shot with 15 seconds. Billingsley down in the corner. Stop and pop underneath to Rice Billingsley. We've got Herrin player kick the basketball. Herrin will retain possession. 8.3 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's 48-44. Vienna on top, trying to pull off the upset. They go down low into Williams, who fires a three-pointer. Williams with his second three of the quarter. And we're going to get, Vienna will not get the shot off. And that ends 3 quarters of play. Talk about a ball game. Vienna 48, Herrin 47. Back in 1 minute.
Warm up with savings at your local Huck's Market. Join the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon, every day for a limited time. Download the new Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store and on Google Play.
Hi, this is Jack Jordan. All of us at the Jordan Funeral Group hope you're enjoying the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. While we always strive to win, we also recognize that loss is part of the game in basketball and in life. Count on our caring staff to help get through the toughest losses in life. Visit JordanFuneralGroup.com for resources to plan ahead for grief support and learn all about how we can help in your time of need. The Jordan Funeral Group, Campbell and Sendabag Funeral Homes, family owned and operated since 1954.
All right, back here, begin the fourth and fatal final quarter. It is Vienna trying to sneak off the upset as they lead Herrin by a score of 48-47. Herrin led 13-11 at the quarter. Vienna got the 31-29 halftime lead, and here they are, 48-47. With the basketball out front is Jaden Vaughn. Comes with on the left side to Holthuber. Down low, they go inside to Constante, trying to treat rather, turn around, will not go. Buddy Clay goes up, has it slapped away, and the rebound is pulled down by Williams. Xavier Williams gets it across to Mayer. Mayer drives down in the corner, wide open is Billingsley. Reese Billingsley, somebody got lost on defense, and Herrin has battled from 8 down. They take a 49-48 lead. Owen Treat with the basketball up top. Had a screen by Clay and he backed off. Give and go inside, ball knocked away, turnover Vienna. Mayer quickly ahead to Harrison, boom, shakalaka. Jonathan Harris slams it with authority, and Vienna has ran off 4 in a row in the first minute, and they lead at 51-48. Inside to Buddy Clay, ball rejected by Mayer. Here come the Tigers on the run. Mayer coast to coast, can't get it to go. Rebound Harrison. Out to Lukens from downtown, in and out, no good. And the rebound shot put up and in. Mayer with the stick back. He has 18, the lead is 5. As Vienna has come on a 6-0 run the first minute 30.
Or Herrin's got that 6-0 run to take the lead.
53-48. Treat looking to make something happen. Finds underneath. Reverse layup is no good by King. And here come the Herrin Tigers again. Mayer at the three-point line. Leaves it for Harrison. Over to Lukens. Boom! And I tell you what, Vienna needs a timeout. Wow.
9-0 run in 2 minutes.
Wow, 56-48. Here goes a runner by Treat is good. Treat now with 16 in the ball game, but Herrin has got the momentum. My goodness, a 9-0 run in 2 minutes. Top of the key, they give it to Mayer. Back here on the right wing to Lukens. Herrin going to slow it down. I'd say they want to keep pushing the way they've been knocking them down. They bring Harrison up for a screener. Lukens down the right baseline, kicks it back out to Mayer from downtown. It won't drop. Rebound Owen Treat. 56-50. Herrin by 6. We've got 5:20 left in this one. Hubner sets a screen, doesn't work. Treat still on the dribble. He's going to jack a long 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Williams.
Not a great shot there by Treat.
No. 5 minutes remain in this one. 56 for Herrin, 50 for Vienna. Lukens will work his way toward the jump circle. Harrison's wanting the ball down low, and they're going to be a little content, maybe run a little time. Very un-Herrin-like. Lukens still on the dribble. Gives to Harrison down on the right baseline. Nothing there. Back out front to Lukens. And let's see what happens. Down in the corner, here's Lukens. Throws up corner pass to Mayer. Off the iron, no good. Harrison with the rebound. And he's going to bring it back out. They're going to reset. 4:19 to go. 56-50.
Vienna has done well boxing out, but 2 offensive rebounds the last 2 trips for Herrin.
Lukens out front to Williams. Back to Lukens. And Vienna going to have to pick it up a little bit. Still 4 minutes to go, and Herrin in no hurry to try and win this. Lukens gets double teamed, and we get a timeout called by Vienna. 56-50. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Whether you need to move grain or other agricultural products, you just feel more confident counting on a family-owned transportation company. And with SGI Transportation, customers are part of that family. We understand the weight of your work, feeding the world. The reliable, dedicated drivers at SGI Transportation keep your product and operation moving at all hours. Because when family has a need, SGI Transportation answers that call. Find SGI Transportation on Facebook or call 618-968-2471. SGI Transportation, the most trusted name in trucking.
I just have at the start of this fourth quarter. They go on a 9-2 run, and they have the basketball. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remain. 56-50. Vienna was down as much by 9 early in the third quarter, have come back to take the lead. As Kyrese Lukens will cross the timeline, get it up in the end. Here's Billingsley, wanted to take the shot but didn't, tries to go inside, stolen away by King. Well, you get down in that deep corner, that's just problem, all that is.
Big
Bond
possession
in
here.
the corner, Constante with a 3. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game, 56-53. Vienna putting pressure in the backcourt. They get it up to Williams here on the offensive end. Now back out to Lukens, 56-53. Arrow favors Vienna, Vienna in the event of a jump ball. Mayer goes inside and gets hammered. Hayden Mayer, last year's MVP, picks up his 19th and 20th point.
It was Billingsley, actually. I thought it was Mayer also, but it was Reese Billingsley.
My bad. So Reese Billingsley on a nice bucket and a 3-point play. And that negates the 3 there that Constante hit. 59-53. 3:05 left in this one. Vienna trails. They have the basketball. They run King along the baseline. Give and go inside. Constante with the left hand will not drop it. He's going to be fouled, or he's going to commit a foul after you missed the shot. Tried to go for the ball as
Nichols was the one that missed it, and then he drew the foul right after.
That's just a kind of a frustration foul more than anything.
Yep.
59-53. Vienna trails by 6. They're putting on full court man-to-man pressure, and Herrin throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, Mayer just sailed that one about a good foot away from the hand of Lukens he was trying to throw to, and man, Vienna catches a break. Eagles got to get a basket here, down by 6.
2:57 remains, 59-53. They inbound it, knocked away by Harrison, and they're going to go all the way. Will he do it? Boom! Shakalaka! Harrison with his second dunk of the ball game with emphasis. 61-53, and an 11-5 run here for Herrin Tigers. Treat in trouble, forces one, got it to go. Treat with 18, and they still trail 61-55. 2.5 left in this one. Winner plays for the championship tonight. Harrison down deep, out to Mayer. He's going to drive, no look pass to Billingsley. Fake shot up, no! The rebound is pulled down by Constante. Lead pass to Charlie King, to the top of the key, boom! Wow, Charlie King was 23 in the ball game. And it's 61-58, and timeout is charged to the Herrin Tigers. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Southeastern Illinois College is teaming up with Farrell Hospital again to bring you the world-famous Howl at the Moon dueling pianos on Saturday, February 11th. Tickets are $35 per person, $60 per couple, $250 per table. Visit bigpal.net/concert 2023 for tickets. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. with an Italian dinner buffet by Chef Michael until 7. Photos by Epic Snap Photo, Balloon Pop, Silent Auction, and the show starts at 7. Join SIC and Farrell Hospital for a night of dancing, music, and fun with Dueling Pianos Concert for a cause.
At Top Shelf Discounters, our business model is high quality, brand new home furnishings at deeply discounted prices. Find us at 215 North Walnut Street, Carmi, Saturdays 10 to 2 or by appointment. And follow Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for weekly promotions and giveaways.
Do Over Decor and Boutique North City, your home for the latest styles and trends for women of all ages, featuring boutique clothing, decor, jewelry, handbags, gourmet foods, and more. Plus, Whitley's Coffee House provides a fun, relaxing environment in store. Find Do Over Decor and Whitley's Coffee House in North City and on social media.
Horse basketball. Wow.
It's been a fun one, and we knew it would be. These two high-powered offenses. Man, Herrin went on that big run to start the fourth, and Vienna easily could have laid over and said, well, it's over, but they've made a run. A couple big shots by Charlie King.
Wow, and then Herrin did the same. They were down like 8 in the third quarter trying to inbound, and they do to Mayer. He's going to work his way up the left side of the court. He's going to go all the way, leaves for Harrison. And stolen, knocked away by Treat, picked up by Constante. Now Vaughn with the basketball, gives to Treat, and that's almost stolen away. Goes out it hit the referee who was inbounds. Gives to Charlie King for the tie, and he hit it! Charlie King with a back-to-back three, and we're tied at 61. 1:43 left in this one.
Unbelievable.
Wow. 61-61. Ball is inbounded to Harrison. Ahead to Mayer. They're going to knock it away from behind. Nope, and Jaden Vaughn went for the steal, committed the foul, and that is only the third foul. I checked that, 7th foul. And that will put, if you're a Vienna fan, who you don't want at the line.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Roger. If I'm Vienna, I'm not sure if I want a full court press right now because you're swiping up passes, trying to create turnovers, and you're also committing fouls. You've tied the game. Lay off, play defense, and try to get a stop.
61-61. Reese Billingsley at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And it's good. 62-61. And you know, Vienna would really like to win this and get another shot at perhaps if Massac would beat Eldorado. That's Vienna's only loss was to the Patriots. They got hammered pretty good. 62-61. Herrin on top. Second free throw by Billingsley. Got them both. 1:29 left in this one. 63-61. Vienna by a bucket. Herrin with a basketball. Or Vienna with a basketball. Vienna down in the corner. Constante comes to the elbow. Ball knocked away. Who's going to get it? And it's stolen away. And here comes Mayer. He's going to lay it up and missed the layup. Wide open. Shot by Billingsley. No good. Billingsley again. No good. Mayer goes up and he's fouled. As the Herrin Tigers missed a wide open layup and then missed 3 straight stickbacks.
Well, Herrin got really fortunate. Vienna was almost really fortunate. I'm not sure how no foul was called on those first few attempts. But now Mayer to shoot 2 big free throws.
1:05 left. Herrin 64, Vienna 61. Boy, I tell you, it's a shame somebody's got to lose this game.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
And timeout is going to be charged to the Vienna Eagles. You want a 30 or a full, and it's going to be a full. Oh, let's catch your breath and get a drink. We'll be right back.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Alrighty. Herrin 64, Vienna 61. There's 1:05 left. And Mr. Hayden Mayer, last year's MVP, is on the line. He has 19 in the game. And he will get one more free throw. And this one, as the old boy said, this one ain't over yet, Mama.
Well, it's a big free throw, though. If he makes it, it's a two-possession game.
Possession. And they've got some snipers. Vienna does, and King and Treat and Vaughn. Second free throw by Mayer, the 6'2 senior. In and out, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Constante.
You don't need a three here if you're Vienna.
That's correct. Give it to Charlie King. Go play defense. He has the ball on the left wing. On the dribble. Knocked away. Stolen away by Billingsley.
King fell out of his shoe and lost the dribble.
And we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Vienna. Yeah, he started to move. He lost his shoe.
Yeah, he was trying to dribble on the right against Billingsley. Fell out of his shoe, slipped down and lost the ball.
And that's going to be Lukens, I believe. Will go to the line.
And this is the guy you don't want to foul for Vienna.
That is a 9th team foul. And he bags that one. He has 12-13 in the ball game. Charlie King's got to be considered for all tournament, I think.
Absolutely. No question.
Next one. Got them both. Breathing room. Two-possession game, 66-61, 43 seconds. Here is Treat. He's going to drive, stop and pop. Rosette it out, no good. Constante get the rebound, and we've got a foul against Lukens. That's only the 3rd team foul, so, you know, if it really came to crunch time, they could
foul to save an open shot, basically,
right,
and it wouldn't hurt him.
Charlie King to inbound it. He looks for Vaughn in the corner, but instead gives it to Constante. To Treat. Treat, fake, shot, up, in and out. No good, rebound tipped out. Run down by Vienna. Treat in the corner. And a little sloppy ball, loose ball on the floor, and we've got a whistle and a foul at midcourt, 25 seconds. And the foul is going to be against Mercado Constante. And oh my goodness, what a ball game.
Yeah, what a ball game indeed. But Roger, I think Herrin and their depth, their speed, just going to end up being a little bit too much for Vienna.
This is Reese Billingsley at the line. He's hit 3 in a row. 4 in a row. Now it's getting tough. It's a 6-point deficit.
Herrin has made 9 of their last 10 free throws. This one, the important one.
And he got it to go.
3-possession game.
You've got to hurry. Here comes Treat down the left side. And going to try and drive, top of the key, drives in the lane, gives it inside. Mercado puts it up and in. They get 3 the hard way. Mercado Constantine has come off the bench.
It was Nichols, actually, that scored it.
Get it right in a minute. That's his 2nd field goal. Yeah, Nichols is 10.
Yep.
Constante is 20. Free throw is good. This was not over yet. 17 seconds remain. Free throw is good. 68-64. Trying to avoid the trap. They've got a foul if anybody can catch Lukens, and finally Charlie King does, and 5 seconds tipped off the clock. Seems like the guy you don't want to foul is the one that always has the basketball. So Lukens will go to the line. That put them in a double bonus. He has 14 in the ball game. And he has 2 big ones right here. It's going to be a 2-possession game no matter what. He missed the first. 68-64, 12 seconds, 11.8 to be exact. Second one is up, and it's short. Rebound pulled down by Vaughn. He's going up court, and they've got Treat and King covered. A foul is committed.
Yeah.
That was a good foul.
Smart foul by Lukens with just 7 seconds. No free throws. And if you're Vienna, you need almost like an alley-oop, just something quick here that won't take much time.
Yes, and Harrison is not going to lose sight of Charlie King. But they find him open the corner. He's going to fire a three off the backboard. Rebound to Herrin and a foul with 2.2 seconds.
And that'll do it.
Wow.
That's what you wanted, a quick look on your best three-point shooter.
And the Herrin fans come to their feet.
Herrin is just going to be too much. They were just a little too much yesterday against Harrisburg, who had them on their heels. They're going to be just too much for Vienna today.
Is that, that's Billingsley at the line, isn't it?
Yep.
And he has been perfect, 5 for 5. And he will have 2. Hats off to Vienna. That one's good. 69-64. 2.2 seconds. Vienna has nothing to hang their heads about. Play the number 1 team into overtime. He hit them both. And they're going to let it go. Owen Treat will let it go from the center line, and that
enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself for your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Your family's care team is close to home at Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics in McLeansboro and Carmi. From routine care, vaccines, and DOT physicals to disease management, x-ray, lab work, and COVID testing. With 9 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, Hamilton Memorial has you covered. Plus, for those unexpected illnesses, our weekend walk-in clinics in Carmi and McLeansboro. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been.
You lock up your house, you lock up your car. Citizens National Bank of Albion works hard to keep your identity and personal account information safe and secure. We encourage you to do the same. Be very cautious when receiving phone calls asking for your personal information, online banking username and passwords. CNB will never ask you for your information over the phone. Never give out your personal information. Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking, member FDIC.
Catch our breath just a little bit as Herrin and Vienna, boy, right down to the wire. Some free throws there by Reese Billingsley sealed it as Herrin wins it 70-64. Let's look at the scoring. First of all, for the Tigers of Herrin, they were paced by Hayden Mayer with 19, 14 from Kyrese Lukens, 14 from Reese Billingsley, 8 from Maddox Billingsley, and 8 from Jonathan Harrison off the bench. Xavier Williams with 6. Taylor Brandon added a bucket. For the Vienna and their 64 points, Charlie King with 26, Owen Treat with 18. Ricardo Constante with 6, 5 from Caden Vaughn and Dayton Nichols. Tommy Holthuber with 2, and Buddy Clay with 2. So Vienna puts them in the championship game tonight, a chance to defend their title. Vienna will drop down into the third place game, so Herrin goes to 12-0, Vienna 11-2.
11-2, and Vienna's lost to 2 really good teams, 2 teams that could see each other in the championship. Of course, Herrin and Massac County, who plays Eldorado next. But Roger, I made the point yesterday, Herrin was just too much at the end of the day for Harrisburg yesterday. Just too much for Vienna here at the end of the night tonight.
Yeah, you know, it came down to crunch time, and Herrin knocked off Harrisburg yesterday. It took them overtime to do it. And, I mean, this was anybody's ball game right here at the end. So Herrin with the depth in crunch time.
And you made a good point. It stinks that somebody had to lose this game. And you almost want to pull for Vienna, the underdog, the 5 seed. Some thought they could have been a higher seed team, and had Harrisburg or had Herrin right on the ropes, already upset Carterville yesterday. A really good team, and they're going to have a really good shot to bring home 3rd place.
Yeah, kudos to both teams. Herrin had a pretty good sized lead there early. Vienna came up, got an 8-point lead. Herrin came back, got a 7-point lead. I mean, it just went back and forth. 2 gutsy ball clubs right there. We'll take a final break, and I want to sit back and try and keep stats while Mr. Carter does play-by-play. Massac Eldorado coming your way.
Our last one. All right, set and ready for our final championship semifinal matchup. for the 58th Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. It's the Eagles of Eldorado going up against the Massac County Patriots. Winner will face the top seed Herrin Tigers tonight at 9 o'clock for this year's championship game. Those of you just tuning in, we just saw Herrin just squeak past Vienna in one of the better games we've had this week by a final score of, already lost it,
70-64.
64. And it was a back and forth game in one of those games that you just hate that somebody had to lose it, but Herrin, the top dog, going back to the championship game.
Yeah, you know, when you stop and look at this, Massac opened up this tournament a little sluggish against Gallatin County, won at 65-46, but made a statement last night as they blew out AJ 86-49. Massac wants to win this, and they want another shot at Herrin. Those were the top two teams last year, and Herrin walked all over the Patriots 53-36. So Massac wants a little revenge. Vienna wanted to win that ball game because they wanted another shot at Massac because that was their only loss. So everybody's after Massac.
Yep.
Of course, what a storied program there with Joe Hossman.
Yeah, absolutely. But as far as Eldorado, of course, the upset win last night over Carmi-White County, 52-40. I need to get my scores right. How about
49-37.
49-37 was the final score there in the quarterfinal to put Eldorado in this spot. Parker Price scored 29 points. Probably the best game he's played in his career on one of the biggest stages, being a senior here in the EHT. The thing that scares me for the Eldorado team, Roger, is Eagles only had 3 players score any points last night. That was Price, Owens, and Bradley. And Massac's got a lot more than just 3 guys that can score the basketball.
Yes, Massac, you've got to guard all 5. I mean, they've got some great players, and they've got some size. You know, look at them, and you look at their guards, and Smallman and Hossman. Sissel is 6'4", Higginson at 6'6", and the last ball game that we saw, they played to Higginson, and he's not afraid to put it up. And, of course, you got to go down and you look at Garnett, but you look at Will Harmon and Smallman and Hossman. Those are 3 pretty good guards, and all 3 of them can light it up from long range. So Eldorado here in their own tournament would like to get to that championship game, whereas Massac wants to get there to prove that maybe last year was a fluke or whatever, but you always want to get back at the team that beat you the previous year.
We saw Isaac Hossman yesterday really turn things on in that game against at Jonesboro. Massac led from start to end, but man, when he gets going, there's not many players that are better and that can stop him in terms of the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's one thing about Massac. You've got to guard all 5 of them, whereas you mentioned about Eldorado, you know, if you stop Parker Price, I believe you can stop the ball club.
Yep, absolutely.
But stopping him is one thing. They know he's left-handed. They still overplay, and he still beats them to the bucket.
Eagles are the 5 seed. They upset number 3 Carmi last night. Massac County is the 2 seed. They defeated Gallatin in the opening round and beat AJ last night, the 7 seed, and trying to punch their ticket to the championship game for the 3rd straight year. They won it back in 2019 against Fairfield, and of course lost last season to Herrin in the championship game. We'll step aside for a 30-second break, come back and bring you the starters between Massac and Eldorado right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
Pre-game here between Massac County and Eldorado, getting ready to meet the starters. The start lineups for this matchup is brought to you by your local Hucks Market. Join the Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big. Me and Roger are having a competition to see who can mess up the least amount of times on that read.
3 times in a row, you get a gold star.
All right, let's meet the starters for the visiting team on the scoreboard. The Massac County Patriots, they are the higher seed and the top team on the bracket, but with the Eagles being the home team, they are the home team on the scoreboard all week long. For the Patriots, number 10, Will Harmon is a 6-foot junior. Number 22, Brody Smallman, a 5'11 senior. Number 24, Isaac Hossman, of course, the coach's son, a 6-foot junior. Number 33, Brady Sissel, a 6'4 senior. Number 35, Ian Higgison, a 6'6 senior. So for head coach Joe Hossman in his 100th year at the helm for Massac County, Harmon, Smallman, Hossman, Sissel, and Higgison. And so Massac really has not played a close contest in their first two matchups, and Eldorado has got to play like they did last night to make it a close game.
Yeah, they do. I look for Massac to come out, try and run and gun. Eldorado likes to do it a little bit, but I think they're going to have to play a more conservative game. Because Patriots, with the depth, and again, you got to guard all five, whereas Eldorado needs to be more delayed, kind of not a laid-back ball game, but you got to take care of it.
We saw the Eagles really slow things down as they introduce the starting five for head coach Josh Bradley. His son, number 3, Boston Bradley, is a 6'5 junior, starting at the center spot. Number 4, Anderson Wolcott, a 6'3 junior. They start at the forward. Also Josh Owens, a 6'1 senior, wearing number 12. Number 21, Jake Phelps, he is a 5'10 sophomore. And their point guard, their go-to man, Parker Price, number 34, who is a 6' senior. So for head coach Josh Bradley,